ought to stay out.
Yeah, you want to stay out. Yeah.
God brings you out of bondage,
Stay out of it.
of death into his marvelous light.
Yes.
We ought to stay out.
Stay out of it.
But the devil is still on his job, and I'm saying this to give him glory, but I just want to give you his job description tonight.
Well,
The Bible says, 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober.
Be sober.
Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, not your neighbor, your adversary, the devil, is as a roaring lion walking about, seeking whom he may devour. Now, as you can clearly see, my brothers and sisters in Christ, since the garden, the devil has been trying to convince us that what God said regarding us is not true. It wasn't when he presented himself in heaven that he tried to be equal with God, but it was his introduction to us in the book of Genesis, in the very beginning, that the enemy unfolded himself to mankind. That's why the saints of God used to sing the old song, Lord, keep me with my mind stayed on Jesus. Because, Apostle, the battlefield is not in our heart, the battlefield is in our mind. The battle is in our mind, it's in our subconsciousness. And here is why Isaiah declared in Isaiah 26 and 3, he said, you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Apostle Paul tells the church in Ephesus, Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 17. Is all right if I just read a few scriptures? I'm a word preacher. He said, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Heard former presiding bishop, Bishop G. Patterson, I heard him say, that's why they gave Jesus a crown of 72 thorns, because all of our problems and all of our psychosomatic issues seemingly occur in our head. That's why we don't need another person to lay hands on us.
That's right.
We don't need another transfer of spirits.
That's right.
We don't need people to lay hands on us and to conjure us into a frenzy. But we need to exercise the power that's already within us and lay hands on our own self and rebuke the wandering of our own mind.
That's right.
Some of our prayers need to be, Lord, change my mind before my mind changes me.
Right. That's right.
Be careful. I'm hastening to a close because I feel as if I'm boring you.
No.
Be careful, little ear, what you hear. The Bible says that faith cometh by hearing by the word of God. But just as hearing a word can build your faith, listening, hear this clearly, listening to the wrong thing can lead you to doubt. Why, you must keep a filter, keep out the negatives that speak to your doubts and unbeliefs rather than your faith.
That's right.
Because at the moment that you give your will consent, you are at that point susceptible and fall vulnerable to the influence and the hypnotic persuasions of the devil.
That's right.
Even if it were the case, the serpent in the garden could talk. This serpent must have, through a series of his encounters, tried to wear Eve down to the point of little or no resistance. And that's what the devil does with us, my brothers and sisters. The enemy wants to subtly persuade you through a series of encounters. The devil is not using different people. He's not using different tricks. He's using the same tricks in different ways.
That's right.
It's too wise to try to pull you out, Apostle, with just one attempt. So he desires to wear you down. As a matter of fact, you can take this home with you. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25 says, he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Look at somebody and tell them, don't let the devil wear you out.
Don't let the devil wear you out.
When you write it back again, if I'm ever privileged to come back, I'll preach it. Don't let the devil wear you out. Because when you find yourself pausing where you used to keep on moving, something is wrong.
That's right.
This is a sign that you are getting used to snake talk.
My God.
The problem is that the enemy won't stop talking until his views become your beliefs.
Yeah, that's good.
And until your beliefs become the convictions by which you pass your evil ideology on to someone else.
My God.
This is what Eve was guilty of. This is how sin works. It doesn't stop with you. Once the devil deceives people, they are not satisfied until their conscience is appeased by deceiving others so that they are not the only ones doing it or the only ones found in that situation. Sin, my brothers and sisters, can I talk about it tonight? Because I'm a gospel preacher. Sin will cause you to find yourself in a place of despondency.
That's right.
So anytime you find yourself in a predicament where you're okay doing something other than what God says, you, my friend, are out of order. Anytime you are not convicted and you say you have the Holy Ghost, you, my friend, are out of order. This is why you must be careful when people are working overtime to try to convince you that what God said is not true. Second thing, beware. You'll hear what you hear. Not only what you hear, it's what you do. You must be careful because this walk of life as a believer, one thing, if you don't hear nothing else that I say to you tonight, the Bible says that you can not only hear this word and not do it.
Yes.
But he that heareth these sayings of mine, thank you, kind spirit. He that heareth these sayings of mine and do them. The blessing is not so much in you hearing the word. The blessing comes when you apply the word of God to not only your life but to your situation. Look at somebody tell them it's all about obedience. It's all about obedience. So when it comes down to the stability of our lives and the continuation of God's favor, it's a matter of obedience to the command of God. Because what the enemy does, cause you to believe that God is hiding something from you. That's what he was trying to get you to understand. But no, there's nothing wrong with eating. There's nothing wrong with eating off that fruit. You're not going to die. No. When you eat from that fruit, you're going to become just like God.
That's right.
When in fact, there's nobody on the level of God.
That's right.
As a matter of fact, the Bible said he made us just a little bit lower than the angels. The thing that God says for us to touch not are the things that will lead to the consequences that we are not ready for. I got to hasten to a close here tonight. I got about 15 minutes left. God is not keeping you from pleasure. He's keeping you from consequences.
Come on here.
God is not keeping you from living your best life. God is keeping you from causing shipwreck and allowing his name to be deterred. Look at somebody and tell them, I am responsible for God's reputation in the earth. Come here, Matthew. Matthew chapter 5, you are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. Yeah, can I talk to the young people? It's all right. You don't say them back to me because it means that you're listening. He said, you are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. You are the city that sits on the hill that cannot be hid. You are the light that cannot be put under a bushel. I know you say you're salty, but I really want to know how much of your salt has an influence. I want to know what God is not keeping you from pleasure. God is keeping you from consequences. So Adam and Eve, they wanted to experience something that they were not ready for. They wasn't ready. And know things that they were not necessarily for the contribution of their lives. So my brothers and sisters, as I hasten to a close, it is still true that there are things that you know that you cannot unknow. Because once you know something, you cannot unknow it. It has entered that part of your mind called the hippocampus, where long-term memory is stored. So once you learn something, it's automatically captured in your mind. Even the wise man says that he that increases knowledge increases sorrow, because some experience will make you worse and not better. All right, maybe I'm preaching to myself. Some life experiences will make you worse and not better. Apostle, I wish to God that I could unknow some people. I wish to God that I could unknow some conversations overseas. I'm like Paul. I wish to God I never met none of y'all. I wish I never even laid hands on you, because it was not a matter perfection of the Garden of Eden. There they live in the bliss of innocence. And it was the enemy who showed them a reality that was not God's design. And now they have a knowledge that God didn't give them. This is why you must protect your ear gates. This is why you must protect who desires to come and make your eardrums a recycling bin. Here is why you must be so careful when people come to you about other folks and about what other folks did. No, I don't want to know about that. That's between them and God. Because the Bible says in Ecclesiastes that God is going to bring every work into judgment, and he's going to pay every man according to his own work. Every man according to his own work. So it was the enemy who showed them that their reality was not God's design. Now they have a knowledge that God didn't give them. This, my friends, is what snake talking is. This is what a conversation with a snake will do. I don't have time to get into the snake and his anatomy and his biology. I really don't have time to deal with it. I wish I did have time, but I have to get back to Jersey City. I wish I had time to deal with the anatomy and the reality of a snake. When you see a snake,
Talk about the snake.
you see one.
My God.
You see one. One's instinct must not be to desert.
My God.
Because deserting brings attraction. See, because the devil does not go after anyone he already has.
That's right.
Why would the devil go after someone that's already in his possession?
That's right.
Here is why we must continue to come to church, because church attendance, apostle, is on the low. Church attendance is at its lowest as preaching has been. People do not like to come to church anymore. I don't care what you think. I came to tell you and to declare that the man of God, I don't know why I'm going this way, but I feel God leading me here. The pastor, you need a pastor. You can't sit home and watch Rod Parsley. You can't sit. The Bible said, forsake not the assembly. I'm trying to help the young people tonight, apostle. Forsake not the assembly of yourselves together, for as much as you see that they approach it. Because I must tell you that there is a God and that he is soon to come. And if you do not know him, don't know him in the pardon of your sin, there is a lake, and you will be a candidate for the lake. Because not only has God prepared a place for them that love him and for them that love his appearing, but he has also prepared a place for those who have rejected him through the knowledge of his word. This is why I believe the old saints used to say, if you die and your soul be lost. It ain't nobody's fault but yours. Many people have been misled by snake talk. Made to believe, even though they've been in fellowship with God all these years, there was something else that they were missing out on. This is what the devil will do. He will lullaby you into a trance and cause you to believe what God said is not right. Oh, and we have allowed this word, and I came to kill it tonight if it exists here. There is a word that has seemingly slipped into our generation. This is why Jude was led of the Lord. He said, I thought